This is such a good chapter. I'm excited.
So I was warned that this is the chapter that the mission at the end is like some crazy, don't expect to do it in one sitting, one episode kind of thing.
Yeah, my
2,
recommendation is not to do an auxiliary battle this month and just blitz the first 3 weeks and use the rest of the time on the mission.
Really?
White clouds.
It's
Verdant
that
plain,
bad.
I would literally, yeah.
Tower of Black Winds.
Yeah. Especially
Oh,
with the way
God.
you do maps, like it's pretty bad. And bad
The
in the
ceaseless
best way.
rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied
So are you
by
saying that
fierce
I should,
winds
like,
and mighty
hurry it
roars.
up on the maps? Is that what you're implying?
This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls
No,
against beams
absolutely
of
not.
sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
I love those arts. They're so neat. Boing, boing.
Wow, the load time is...
Yeah, the first load is always super bad. Because it's basically loading the entire monastery in the background. This game is very well optimized.
There are new places to explore. Received $4,000.
Money.
I have a new mission for you, Professor.
Okay.
I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
They stole
Gosh,
a hero's
that sounds
relic from
so
House
easy.
Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Oh, wait.
The Lance of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier. This skirmish involves a holy relic, and is therefore more than a single noble is capable of resolving. The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics.
Whoa!
You have nothing.
Whoa!
However,
Whoa!
Oh, my goodness.
we will also send the monastery's most skilled.
I'm getting stabbed by a bunch of people.
Remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting
That's
the
promo.
wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor
Aw,
Hanneman
I was
has
too
been
late.
looking for you. That is all.
Thank you. Oh my
Hello,
god.
guys. Welcome.
Hey, Teach. I gotta say, I never
Jason is
would've guessed
basically
you were a
blind,
descendant
so
of
be
the
careful
King
what
of
you say.
Liberation. You didn't forget.
Thank
did
you for the raid.
That
Holy
story
crap.
I told you about a relic that could cut a mountain in half? That relic was the Sword of the Creator, the very same used by Nemesis, the King of Liberation.
Well, it's fine. I'm just getting prepped because there's going to be a bunch of people who are going to try to stab me in Fire Emblem here, so it works.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be coy, Teach. The Sword of the Creator could only be wielded by Nemesis. If you can use it too, that can only mean you have that Bloodline's crest. Fine, keep your secrets. But just so you know, I don't understand isn't gonna cut it here at the monastery. Speaking of, Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. He probably wants to examine your crest with those crazy instruments of his. Actually, sounds amusing. Maybe I'll tag along.
If it isn't my little Claude, what has you so worked up?
Mom?
Judith? What are you doing here?
That's Lady Judith to you, boy. I told you, until you're in charge, I expect you to address me with all due respect. Anyway, I'm here to retrieve you. Duke Regan's condition has taken a turn for the worse.
Are you saying the old man's on his deathbed?
No, it's not that bad. But in the state he's in, he won't be able to participate in the next Roundtable conference. He wants you to go in his stead. I volunteered to play the messenger.
Well, thanks for that. Oh, and Teach, this is Judith, also known as the hero of House Daphnel.
So you're little Claude's teacher, are you? How much trouble has he been giving you?
Lots.
If her nickname didn't give it away, you should know that Judith, Lady Judith, is the leader of the famous House Daphnel of the Leicester Alliance. She used to be a big deal at the Roundtable conferences, but it seems
He's
of late
about to
she's
get
been
punched.
reduced to a mere...
You had better shut that mouth before I put my boot in it, you tactless nuisance.
No,
Now come on,
hit.
let's get going.
Close, though.
Sorry, Professor, but I need to borrow the boy for a bit.
I suppose we'll have to finish our chat later. Sorry, Teach. But don't you worry. I'll be back in time for our next mission. All right, Judith, let's get going.
It's Lady... I suppose you are the active leader for the time being. Fair enough, boy. Fair enough.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this
That's
discovery,
kind of terrifying,
I began
actually.
researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation.
Everybody's
The
talking
crest
about
of
Nemesis.
flames. That is what you possess.
Stuff flames.
Your ability to wield the sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
Professor, I understand that you were looking to speak with me.
No, you were looking to speak with
Perhaps
me.
you would like some insight on how to write your next lecture?
No.
While I do have a great many ideas, it would be inappropriate to... Oh, am I mistaken? If that's the case, then what can I do for you? The ladies have complained? To you? About me? Preposterous. There must be some
Preposterous.
mistake. I am the heir of the noble House Gloucester. It is bred in me to treat all people with
Sure.
respect. Rest assured, you will not find anyone more upstanding than yours truly. Perhaps the issue is that the splendor of my noble presence is driving the ladies to distraction.
Oh, you
If that
hurt
is
me.
the crime, I do confess. I hope I've not troubled the ladies' hearts unduly.
Shut up,
Outrageous.
Lorenz.
That's absurd. Who would dare to allege such slander? Of all the... Well, I suppose I have offered several of them the honor of dining with me. It is impossible to tell if even the most well-bred young lady is a suitable companion for me, merely by the sight of her. So, in order for us to get to know each other properly, it is appropriate that we dine together.
Appropriate.
Thus far, they have all declined, oddly enough. For some reason, they seem to be exercising some form of restraint when speaking with me.
Oh my
I would
god.
never insist, of course.
Oh my god.
But I will admit I have, on occasion,
This yeet brought to
after
you
a
by
day's
Finn
pause,
_Finite.
issued repeat invitations, in the fashion and style of a gentleman.
Oh god, Lorenz.
What? Ridiculous! Dinner invitations from me a problem?
The
The
very idea.
I am a perfect gentleman, the son of a noble line. I've a wit like a rapier, and it takes but a glance to see that I'm gorgeous.
I'm actually stopping auto advance because I am going to interject here. It is the...
Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I hear too. Well said.
John Madden.
It is the duty of a gentleman, when he is rejected by a lady, to accept it and back off. That is how you are a gentleman. No does not mean convince me.
And no does not mean try
cannot
again
believe such a
tomorrow.
thing.
Literally
This
tomorrow.
isn't the result of some sort of scheme.
Oh my god, Lorenz, I'm going to
It
punch
cannot
you.
be otherwise. Someone has clearly devised a conspiracy against me.
It's a conspiracy,
Someone who
he
envies
says.
my position, who seeks to soil my sterling reputation with foul rumors. How crude. Please, Professor, it is beneath you to fall victim to such petty and obscene tactics. I implore you to take greater care in the future.
Oh my god, just when I was
If you will
starting to
excuse me,
vaguely
I have a
like
great
you.
deal of work to do. Farewell.
Oh god. I need to convince some other students to my class so I could stop using you.
You're probably pretty close on Mercedes. So hopefully she likes you soon.
It's Manuela's birthday. We're just gonna give flowers. I'm not good at tea parties yet.
Thank you.
Yep, there you go, honey. Wait, I don't get to teach? What the hell?
Not that way. You needed time to recover from being given a glow stick.
I guess. I have allies who could take intermediate exams. I probably shouldn't yet, but... Wow. 99% of people were like, yep, it's explore time. Nobody followed up the previous battle with wanting to do another battle. That's amazing. Oh, we have more support.
Be the 1%. No! No! He's already slightly over-leveled. He doesn't need another auxiliary.
You. Just what are you up
You!
to?
Wow!
Well, if it isn't Lawrence.
Yes, it is.
So much for
Try not to
nobility,
sound
huh?
so affronted. And you're just whimsically wandering the monastery grounds again, I suppose?
Oh, naturally. After all, I really do adore the Garrick Mock Monastery.
No, I think not. That impish look on your face does not suggest innocence. You are up to something.
Lawrence,
What? Up
control
to
yourself.
something?
Let's not start throwing around baseless accusations. It's not proper. This monastery is packed with 1,000 years of history. Well, 5 years shy of 1,000 if we're going for accuracy. Those pillars, these walls, even the floor, they've all seen more than we can possibly imagine. Our distant ancestors may have walked these very halls. Doesn't
No.
that excite you?
Perhaps if this were a discussion about art, but I'm afraid walls and floors are not sufficiently interesting to hold my attention. Nor will they suffice to distract me from what is plainly suspicious about you. House Regan was on the brink of collapse until they suddenly revealed you
Oh my
as their
God.
legitimate heir. That was only a year ago. Where were you before then? Are you even a true heir to House Regan?
If I weren't truly of
Finn
House
underscore
Regan descent,
finite thinks
how
that
do you
idea
imagine I
is bad
acquired
and
my
that you should
crest?
feel bad.
A crest is insufficient. I am referring to your noble disposition or lack thereof.
Amazing.
Well,
Oh
that's
my
what
God.
I came here to hone, after all. I can only hope that you will assent to instruct me in the art of snobbery, Professor Lawrence.
I do not
Oh,
think you grasp
shit.
the significance of the responsibility you bear. Do you even know what it means to lead the Leicester Alliance? I take no pleasure in saying this, but much of the chaos in our ranks right now is due to the failings of House Regan's leadership. I intend to set things right, and once I expose you for the fraud you are and reclaim
Wow.
my rightful place, that is precisely what I will do. To be blunt, it would have been better had you never shown your face here.
Sheesh, that guy. He just can't be reasoned with.
Yeah, they're off to a great start.
Oh,
That's a
it's-
good level C. That's great.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Oh god. I don't have popcorn for this.
Got a minute?
Certainly. I trust you're well?
Doing great. I found a load of old weapons. Just got done hauling them out of storage.
Old weapons, you say? If there are any interesting swords in there, I would love to see them.
They might only be good for training, but with a little care, who knows? Here, have some oil.
And why exactly are you giving this to me?
Like I said, they need a little care. With a bit of maintenance, some of these will really shine.
Yes, I heard you. So why did you give me the oil?
It's for polishing, Lawrence. Don't tell me you've never polished a weapon before.
That is hardly a task befitting someone of my station. If you had an exquisite blade, something of real historical significance to complement my noble heritage, that would be another matter.
There he goes.
In that case, appraise while you polish. You're bound to find something good working through these.
This seems as fine an occasion as any to air my grievances. I am a highborn noble. As such, it is my sworn
When
duty
Arbender
to protect
says,
the common
"Shut
folk.
up,
I have no
Lorenz."
time for trivialities. What's more, you seem to be under the misapprehension that you can order me about. Please think carefully about how you speak to me.
I'm not ordering you around, and I'm not talking to you as a noble either. I'm asking you to help me with this, as a friend.
I am your friend, but I am also a noble. Those two qualities are not mutually exclusive.
Oh my god, you.
Okay. Let's get to it then, buddy.
Oh my god.
You know what I
In
wanted to say.
underscore finite has something to say.
You know what I wanted to say.
Extra on screen. Oh, yep. I gotta make a shut up, Lorenz. Okay, yep. Give me a second. We'll do some generic text. We'll do Electro Junkie. Does that sound good?
Yeah, I like that.
What color do you want it to be?
Purple, of course.
Purple? You got it. Save widget as Shut Up Lorenz. Add to OBS scene. We'll put it into... Let's see, where is long play switch? Add to scene. Go back here. We'll just kind of edit that in and put it behind.
I love it. Oh, I love it.
And perfect. All right.
I love it. Oh.
That's
Okay,
that's
now I can resume.
that's absolutely worth the card use, isn't it?
It is. It definitely is.
Yes! Time for food!
Amazing.
Hey, Ignatz! Is this seat taken?
Oh, hey, Raphael. I'm done eating, so you can sit here if you like.
Really? But there's still food on your plate.
It's fine. I'm not that hungry. Anyway, I guess I'll be heading off.
Oh. Okay.
Gasp.
Hey,
Wait.
Ignatz! Wanna train with me?
Oh my, that equipment's looking rusty. Let me fetch some oil.
What's the matter? It always looks like that. Come on. We'll take care of it later.
Nope, you have to do it as soon as you notice. There's oil in the warehouse. I'll be right back.
Hey, Ignatz!
Hello, Raphael.
Are you busy? I need to talk to you.
No, that's... Oh, almost forgot. It's time to return this book to the library. I'll just...
Hey. Hold up. Are you seriously gonna keep running away from me?
What? No, I'm not running.
Not running, he says while
Yes,
running.
you are. Every time I try to talk to you, you make up some excuse and run. What's going on? You were a lot friendlier to me when we were kids. You were always so excited to show me all the neat stuff you had whenever I came to visit. We'd play hide and seek with my little sis, draw pictures, and do other fun stuff too. Remember all that?
Things can't be the way they were. It's regrettable, but it's the truth.
Regrettable? What's there to regret?
I mean, you know, what happened to your parents. my parents are the reason your parents died.
What are you talking about? My parents died in an accident while traveling for work.
Maybe so, but they were taking over for mine, because they had other business that day and couldn't go themselves. So, they recommended yours to fill in for them.
Huh. I didn't know that. But what does that have to do with our friendship?
No, but see,
Oh, I see. But we're done talking about this. You gotta stop beating yourself up over it. It was an accident.
He's just putting on a brave face. No one is that forgiving.
He just told you he was that forgiving! Son! Raphael is the purest of pure being! Dude! I didn't think I'd have a favorite character, like, aside from Claude, I think Raphael might be my favorite.
Might.
Oh no, 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 oh no,
Click.
oh no, oh no,
Click.
oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Hey, Marianne, what you eating? Mind if I join you? I'm starving.
Oh.
Oh no, oh no.
All my favorite dishes are on the menu today. I might have grabbed too much. You want some?
He's trying so hard.
Thanks,
All you've got on your plate are leaves. Are you sure that'll fill you up?
I'm done eating now. I have to go.
Huh? You're already done eating? But there's still food on your plate. Hey, Marianne! Huh. Maybe she's not feeling well. I should probably go check on her later.
Oh, is that so? I'm so happy you found all of that food. A little gray starling told me that you can find berries if you fly out toward the mountains.
You talk to birds?
Oh, I found Marianne. I didn't know she spent her time here. It sounds like she's talking to someone.
What?
What's that? You
Don't worry
want to
about
try
it.
some nectar
Don't
from
worry
the
about
flowers in the greenhouse?
It's
That might
fine.
be tricky. I guess you could try it if I'm already there. Otherwise, you might get locked in.
Hey, Marianne, who are you talking to?
No one, and I have to leave.
Huh? Oh, the birdie flew off.
Yeah, you're kind of boisterous.
Yes, it looks like he has. What are you doing here, Raphael?
You were acting a little strange when we were eating earlier, so I wanted to check on you. I was worried.
That's sweet of you, but I'm fine.
Are you sure? Well, that's good to hear. As long as... Wait a minute! Were you just talking to a bird?
Oh no.
And now he remembers that.
Oh no.
I knew it! You can talk to birds! I'm right, aren't I?
Yes.
That's incredible! This place is full of interesting folks. I don't think anyone's
And he's
spoke
just
bird.
like, that's so cool!
That's not it. This bird just happened to be speaking human.
Amazing! I hope I get to meet a bird who speaks human one day.
Yeah, and that was no mockery, no making fun of her, just, oh, that's so awesome! You're awesome! And that was it. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no.
All of Raphael's supports are so precious.
Oh, Marianne! There you are! Lysithia? What's all this commotion? What's happening?
There's been an accident at the training grounds. A spell gone amok. Come on, we need all the help we can get over there.
Oh no, but I don't know how
We could really use your help before things get out of hand. Come on, hurry!
I don't think I would be much help.
Oh, for the goddess's sake! You won't know unless you try, will you? Don't decide you're of no use without even giving it a shot. Fine then. Forget it. I'll go on my own. You can just stand here and stare at the wall. I'm sorry. I can't do anything right. Oh. Perhaps I took it too
You think?
far. Hey, Marianne? Do you have a minute? Listen, I'm sorry about all the stuff I said earlier. The situation was urgent, and I'll admit I wasn't thinking clearly. I shouldn't have been so callous. I hurt your feelings, didn't I? No, it's fine. I'm the one to blame. Huh? But hey, are you sure you're all... I'm the one who should apologize. All I did was get in your way. You would have made it to the training grounds much sooner if I hadn't slowed you down. Huh? Wait a second. It's all my fault. It's always my fault. The accident was probably my fault too.
Honey. Honey.
So negative. I don't know what to say.
Oh, I can't imagine this one going much better either.
Quite frankly, most of Lysithia's C ranks aren't train wrecks, and it's amazing.
Oh, Lysithia? You're really pale.
Yeah, I've been feeling really queasy all morning. I'm just heading back to my quarters to rest.
Can you even make it there in that state? Here, climb on my back. I'll carry you.
What? No. I'm not some sort of infant.
Always worried about looking like a kid. No time for that now. Just get on.
I'm feeling a bit better now. I should be okay from here. Thank you so much, Leonie. I hope I wasn't too heavy. Was I?
No,
Honey,
not
you're
at all.
tiny.
Actually made for a fun bit of training.
Training?
Yeah, carrying someone around is good for the legs. You're just the right weight for it, too. I might ask you to help me train again sometime. Anything can be a kind of training with the right attitude, you know?
Are you always thinking about training?
Yes.
Well, I can't devote all my time purely to training, so it's more efficient if I can train while I get other stuff done at the same time.
Wouldn't that actually be rather inefficient?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, for example, if you're training for endurance, it seems running would be a better approach. If you're only ever training by cramming it in with other tasks, you won't be getting the best results. I'm no expert on the subject, but even I can logic that one out.
Come to think of it, you do always seem to stick to a pretty rigid schedule, don't you? I've noticed that you focus completely on whatever it is you've set out to do. Then you switch to something else and focus completely on that.
You've noticed, have you?
Now that I think about it, you may be right. Maybe that is the more efficient way to do things. Hey, you're really bright, Lysithia. Thanks so much for the helpful advice.
That was sweet of Leonie to check on me and carry me all the way to my quarters. And in the end, I just lectured her. She did thank me for it, but I probably could have handled that better.
I'm actually really, really pleasantly surprised at how well these characters are all written.
Yes.
Alright, so we're just gonna go into everybody's information.
Was it just Jason you got to level 10?
No.
Oh, that's right, you got
I have a bunch of level 10s.
4.
Yeah.
4, okay. Good stuff.
Oh, the Sword of the Creator only has 20! Oh god. And it has a range of 1 or 2.
It does. It also has a unique combat art called Ruptured Heaven.
Okay, so...
What you looking for?
I'm looking to see... Where does it say whether... Oh, I imagine if I've mastered the class, there's a star on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, 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 and no. Nobody's mastered, so nobody's promoting. Easy. Easy claps.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, we'll spend 15 minutes exploring. I'll talk to the voice in my head.
A stone. I do not understand. Yet, as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. But is that me? Or is it you?
Yes.
Oh, and there's a bunch of quests too, and there's
Oh,
my
yes.
controller doing that garbage. We're disconnecting controller again and reconnecting it.
Last time that didn't go too well for you.
Yeah, well, this time I'm applying determination and never giving up. Bam! What about that? Actually, it is working better now, so huzzah. Why is there a sauna?
Hey.
No, I haven't. I didn't realize there was one.
Hey, I could use a hand.
I mean, I'll accept it because I get meat.
Literally right next to your room.
Why is it right next to my room?
What the?
You can invite someone to join you at the sauna where you'll both strengthen your bond and improve your physical condition. Relax in the sauna without overheating, and both participants will see improved results in faculty training or instruction they receive during this moon. There are two options that will increase how warm the characters are. Choosing stay longer warms characters up a little, while choosing increase steam will warm them up a lot. As they warm up, the gauge will increase. Choose leave to stop baking yourself. Gauges will fill up as the units get warmer. The goal is to reach the black line, which indicates when a unit has become relaxed. If the units share a close bond, it's possible they will become relaxed and glow even before the gauge reaches the black line. Characters that get too warm in the sauna run the risk of overheating and getting dizzy. If this happens, visit to the sauna will end. Keep a close eye on how warm the characters are to prevent this from happening. If the protagonist leaves the sauna feeling refreshed and has a glow about them, they'll see improved results from faculty training or instruction. If both the protagonist and the guests are glowing and feeling refreshed, they'll both see a bigger improvement in faculty oh my god. Oh god. Fuck. I'm uncomfortable. I'm genuinely
this
uncomfortable
is a DLC
by
activity.
This. No wonder. I hate it.
This was not in the base game.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I actually don't want to do this. I'm doing it anyway, but...
Then don't.
Yeah,
There are other things you can do with your time.
but there's a quest. I have 9 choices. I gotta, yep, do it once for content. I'm gonna roll the die and go that many spaces and, oh, fuck me.
Nice. Nice. Do it! Steam your tank! Steam your tank!
Okay, well, let's, increase steam. This can't be a good idea. Oh, God. Oh, I have a limited number of thingamabobbits? And Hilda don't care. Hilda's just like, yeah, whatever.
I'm just like, I'm fine. This is fine.
We're gonna take the risk. Because we're not both glowing. Oh, okay, I'm refreshed.
Just you. That's okay.
But
But Hilda liked it, so.
Thanks.
Sure.
I'm glad I asked you.
And you were given meat for steaming with your tank.
What the?
Amazing. I love it. I love it.
Boy, that sure was a thing that happened just now. Also, just for peace of mind, Hilda is indeed 18.
18, yeah.
Okay. Though if memory serves you, trust me, Monobender. I the one who told you about that thing. Yes, I know.
But Jason Fire Emblem is not.
Yeah, there's that, and then there's also the fact that, like, no actual romancing happens until a time skip anyway. I would like to do some gardening.
You're just steaming together as bros. It's fine. Nice. Oh yeah, you got all those flower seeds.
I really did. Yeah, XKCD, it sure is. Aha!
Haha. Glowy bits. More flower seeds, nice. You found a fish!
Hello, Mr. Fufflebottoms. Have a really good fish.
Nice! He rewarded you very well.
I'm gonna hazard a guess that's expensive.
Yes it is.
Good kitty.
You can't even use that yet, my goodness.
Why is that fish so still? Wait, is it swimming sideways? Perhaps it is resigned to its woeful fate of being plucked from the water and eaten.
Madam, Madam.
Professor, you are so outgoing with all of the students. I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you, though I'm certain my brother would disapprove.
It's a quest, and I'm gonna do the quest, but if it were me in there, as soon as she said, oh, I'd love to connect with you, but I'm sure my brother would disapprove, I'd be like, yep, he would, and leave.
Might you help me with a favor?
Well, it's even better because you have to talk to Seth after this. He has the red quest.
Oh, that's lovely. That's so lovely. I am so happy with everything that is happening in my playthrough at this juncture. Oh, I bet
like
you...
I said, I love this chapter.
Wait, blacksmith quest. Does this mean I get blacksmith?
Uh-huh. This is blacksmith month.
Hello there.
fuck the other quests. Where's the thing I need?
It's just up the steps, I think. Yeah, right there. Do I know this game or do I know this game?
You are so happy right
I knew
now.
I could count on you.
Listen, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Hey there.
Oh.
Now you have the options to forge and repair.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so forging... Alright, so... Oh, and if I have... Oh, and this is also how I can evolve weapons?
Yes.
Oh! Oh. Oh. Oh no.
So if you look at the Iron Sword Plus, if you go back to that, not only do you get a higher might and a higher hit, it also restores all durability and increases maximum durability.
Now, out of morbid curiosity, let's just go to repair and see how much repairing that would have been. 260? It was 3 times to improve it!
Yep. Sure was.
Is this it? There you go.
Yeah, steel only gets increased might, but iron gets increased
Is this it?
hit as well, and
There you
it's
go.
ridiculous.
Son. Wait, so this is... Wouldn't this be the time to start doing all of those... Oh, I know now what must be done. I understand. That only just gives accuracy, but it's still nice, but it's... Why...
Is this it?
Oh, but I also need smithing stones, which I now understand. Ooh, 70 durability.
Finite resource, yes.
Yeah, okay.
You'll get able to
so
buy them later.
I understand now. Oh, that's it? It just becomes an Iron Lance? That's less exciting.
It's kind of random what you get. So some of them are iron, some of them are steel, and some of them are special. You have not fished enough to have an axe that strong. Or you have not eaten with enough of your classmates to have an axe that strong. That's clearly how this works, right? Yeah, you got lots of iron.
Is this it? There you go.
Oh, I like that the steel bow gets improved weight. That's actually huge.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of huge.
That is a good one.
All right, so now I get to be excited about that once I have 70,000 gazillion, hojillion more than I have.
Yes.
Yeah. Blue thing.
And quest.
I could use your help.
And that is why only 1% of people battled on day one, because you get a quest to battle.
So I could do that like next week. Yeah. Okay, cool. Why is the map like that?
I love it. I hate it so much.
When I hit a button to move off of a map option, and then hit the opposite button, it should move back to where it was. And instead, it's just
that's an idea.
You have helped me so much.
When you complete quests, paralogs, and auxiliary battles, you'll earn renown, which can be spent to restore the statues of the four saints. As you restore the statues, you will gain various bonuses to your unit's growth. Excuse the fuck out of me!
Being religious pays off. You gotta talk to the dude.
Need something?
I have a lot of XP. I have a lot of XP. I have a lot of those points. The question is, do I pick one and just go with it, or or is spreading them out good? I feel like
it depends on what you want.
Like, I feel like the first two skills in all of these are amazing.
Yeah, pretty much.
This one? You're all set. This one?
Oh, and it takes... I thought that was going to be 200, then another 500. Oh.
Oh, no.
This one?
Oh, no. Oh, no. The power that I have.
This one?
Yeah, you just picked up an ability that is intensely amazing. Now every action you do, instead of getting 1 class EXP, you get 2. You literally doubled your mastery of classes with that.
Great. This is oh, it's dumb how good this is.
You're all set.
Flying +2? Flying +2?
So that's whenever you get a point in flying, you'll get 2 extra.
Oh.
You're all set. This one? You're all set. This one?
And this is for
You're all set.
everybody.
You're all set.
It is for literally everyone.
This one? You're all set. This one? You're all set.
I see such things as, oh, I can literally raise maximum stats with this.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one?
Oh,
You're
no.
all set. This one? You're all
I
set.
want one more use of my Control Z.
See you again soon.
Oh, this game keeps... Oh, I was not frickin' prepared for all the things in this game. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, and here we are. And I've got 2 more quests to pick up. And then I have activity points to spend. And then I gotta go try and hit on some people again. I mean, recruits... Oh, no, this is a bad idea.
You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However...
Nah, feels good.
I believe in you. I have no doubt that you will use that power justly. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you.
You have 2 quests!
May I ask a favor of you?
Find 2 students in your assigned house who are struggling with life in the monastery and give them herbs to help alleviate their issues. Are you telling me to
Kids,
get
have
my
some
students?
drugs.
Are you telling me to give my students some weed?
Yes. Your
May I
kids.
ask a favor?
Your kids. I'll help you out.
No. No.
But the renown, Jason. But the renown.
God damn it. God damn it. Okay, sure. This is a bad idea. There is no way in hell that this goes well. I'm just gonna guess the most like staunchly religious option is the correct option. I'm so uncomfortable right now.
I'm pleased to have been invited.
You invited yourself. Have
I
some
am
tea.
grateful.
Have some of your holy tea.
This game, it never stops.
Sure, let's talk. Exploring the monastery. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not terrible.
Yes.
The last battle?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. We have one more try. The library's collection?
I see.
Oh, okay.
Hey, 2 out of 3. Not
So
bad.
the first time I had a vaguely successful tea party was with the one person I wanted to have it with the least. Nice tea time.
Nice tea time.
How
Okay.
quickly this delightful time has passed. However, we must return to our work.
Oh boy.
I appreciate your effort.
Oh, you didn't get the charm boost. Rip.
Ah, Professor. Gerald was looking for you. It seems he has gone off somewhere. If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. Ask around. I have something to ask of you.
He wants me to go fight.
Yep. Sure does.
I have something to ask of you.
Well, I mean, I'll do that at some point this month, that's for sure. You'd know where my dad is.
Professor, are you looking for Captain Gerald? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago.
Well, she is just kind
He
of
was talking
creepily
with a
hanging
female
out
knight,
outside
but I
his
didn't get a
room.
good look at who she was.
Hi. Don't you think Professor Hanneman's been acting a bit strange? Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery.
Oh yeah.
Gift.
Hold on.
Gift.
Wait, what?
He had the quest marker over his head. He's one of the people you need to gift
Maybe he's made
herbs to.
Oh. Oh.
Thank you very much.
Oh, that's Hey kid, wanna get high?
Oh, Professor, he was talking with...
Lost items.
Someone lost this?
Oh. Well, shit. Fine, Gerald. Well, we're going to the stables first because I see one of my other glowy Hibita hobbits. That being the technical
Hibita
term.
hobbit. Gosh. Gosh, I wonder who that could be. Hey kid, you want some weed?
Some people are unhappy because they don't have the crest they want, and some are unhappy because they have a crest they never asked for. Oh, thank you.
There you go. Motivation
I appreciate
increased.
your effort.
Ooh. This game is amazing.
I need my frickin' controller to stop doing frickin' stupid whoopity whoopity.
Yeah.
Oh, Gerald? He said something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery, so you'll probably find him there. I can't remember where the graveyard is, but I bet Sedith knows. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Rodrigue's like, I'm pleased to meet you. And you're just like, bye.
Yeah, there is no way I'm ever going to do a 45-minute episode of this frickin' game.
Right.
It just does not happen.
There's just so much
It
going
can be a
on.
little hard to find.
Please.
Very well.
I have discovered his location. Sure, this is close enough. It'll do. God. Oh, blue thing.
All the blue.
Is this somewhere where I was like, I want to check this place out? And a guard was
Yes,
like,
there
no,
was
you
somebody
don't.
standing in front of there saying, you don't have business.
Hey, I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave. Hmm? Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you. But she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Oh. Oh.
Well done. You have my thanks.
That was fucking heavy.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh. Wow. This controller, I'm so ready to throw this controller through. I'm a little angry. Stop it!
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm really getting mad at my controller. Hey, you know what that means? Did I save?
Break time.
It's break time. We're gonna take a break right in the middle, right in the middle of stuff. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Stop worrying about it.